that Person of the Year is, in fact, two people, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Tammy Bruce is the president of Independent Women's Voice. She's seen this so-called Time magazine and joins us tonight with reaction. What do you think of this, Tammy?
Well, I found it very strange. I think many Americans did. We've had a year where we have been lauding, we've had unity on frontline medical workers. People going out there at the most dangerous time, working 24/7 to save the lives of strangers. And who does Time magazine choose? A man who hid in his basement the entire time through this whole pandemic, while we had a vaccine hitting the ground from Donald Trump, a man who actually worked through this process. But he's also next to Senator Harris, who said she believed the women that accused Biden of inappropriate sexual touching. So in one fell swoop, Tucker, you've got a condemnation and an ignoring and a smear of the frontline medical workers and also of the Me Too movement. And it's like there's nothing that they believe in, right? That it really has, the left has no value foundation whatsoever. The medical workers are now inconvenient. They've been used up, that they did their part. And then the Me Too movement was like one giant virtue signal. And then, they don't need that anymore, so that's out the window as well. Everybody deserves better, but I thought it was very telling of really a concise aspect of what the left has turned into.
Boy, you have a good memory. So much has happened. You forget that Joe Biden was credibly accused by a former employee of grabbing her crotch violently, and Kamala Harris said she believed that happened, and yet she accepted the job, and I think it's very likely that she will depose him at some point. Why does no one mention this?
Well, it's because they think, and maybe they too, they just forget things the next day. If something is not useful anymore, they'll throw it in the trash can. If you aren't something that will help them get what they want the very next day, then they'll ignore you. Tara Reade, of course, I'm sure is not happy with this development. She is one of the accusers of Joe Biden. And Senator Harris, it's remarkable. She went after Justice Kavanaugh, then Judge Kavanaugh, but she was very vocal about believing all women, and she said she believed Biden's accusers. And yet it really is just about what can we do to get the power we want. These are not the people. If they can do that to each other and to their own constituencies, what do you think they're capable of doing to the United States and to the American people, to strangers? Imagine that.
She's going to eat poor Joe Biden. I hate to say poor Joe Biden. I mean, it's not even, we're a month out. But I don't think it's going to go well for him, surrounded by people like that. Do you, in 15 seconds?
I don't, and I think, in fact, that's maybe one of the reasons why Time put her on that cover as well, because they really see this as her door that is being opened. This is not the way that America should see the first woman president ascend. We need somebody who knows what they're doing, and she certainly is not that person.
Yeah, and like
She's
someone who's
ready.
Elected. It would be nice, because it's a democracy.
Would be nice too.
We were just reminded today. Tammy Bruce, great to see you. Thank you.
You stickler. Thank you.